17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Down and away, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2.
Helpful.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting third.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as... And he draws the walk.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Dietrich stands at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second.
That is first. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 7 homers and 11 RBIs. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A runner on first with 2 away. High and deep to right center. Blackmon going back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. Slider laid off for a ball. This year against right-handed pitching, number 44 carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed 1-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Reds strand a couple. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality.
First. Now here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Senzel brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bauer into his motion. Here's the delivery. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, Make somebody else beat you.
Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. From the stretch. Grounder down the line at third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
David Dahl to the plate now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 2 left for Colorado. Still no score. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Is line to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. The 2-2. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. To the plate now, Josh Van Meter, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that misses 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping up now, Trevor Bauer. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in for his first at-bat, Tyler Naquin, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. And the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Garrett Hampson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Standing in now, Dom Nunez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's
breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the second deck and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Fourth home run for him on the season as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate now, John Gray.
No pitcher.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Now batting, shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Bauer pauses. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Colorado. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in now, Derek Dietrich. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another one sent foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
There's ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. It won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
popped him up. Murphy waits on it. And that ends the inning. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make them pay. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Colorado's out in front 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Arenado is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A 1-1. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 1-2. Here it comes. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bauer sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
So here's Tyler Naquin as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Jesse Winker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second, and that is off the wall. The relay, and he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle.
Stepping in now, Kyle Farmer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 delivery. It's 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
So now to the plate, Josh Van Meter. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Trevor Bauer. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Farmer ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Rockies, the second baseman, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Dom Nunez. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the pitcher's spot. That'll be John Gray. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're up 2-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another shot now, Nick Senzel. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Nick Senzel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 1-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Naquin looks up. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
In is Joey Votto now.
Joey.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Two gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance. Single.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
So coming to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Oh, that's it.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0. As a look, now the pitch. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Reds have taken the lead. It's 3-2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And it's fouled away. That misses. 1-2. Three runs already home here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reds lead this one 3-2. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, the power hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And that misses. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to center field. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman.
So striding in, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
That evens it up 1-1. On the ground to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. The Reds are on top 3-2. Brian Shaw takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Ryan.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in, Kyle Farmer. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one. Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Three and one.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate now, Josh Van Meter, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Van Meter bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The second baseman,
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Derek Dietrich will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here it comes, 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Reds lead it 3-2. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here's the 3-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Robert Stevenson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. swinging single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
I'm set with the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Soft liner towards short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, John Nunez.
At the plate, Dom Nunez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the stretch. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he may have cleared the bases, as this might get everybody home. And he is in there.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, you've got nowhere to put him, so you can't afford to walk him. He comes in and rips it over the first baseman's head and into the corner, bringing everybody home.
Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Rockies. Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 4 runs here in this half inning. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there, D-Row, to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Runners off for second. Down the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He went deep last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground toward the left. Senzel's got it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it tripped.
Tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The center fielder, Tyler.
Amir Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Amir Garrett.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A long inning as they've hung a 9 spot on him to this point. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jairo Diaz is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Sam Hilliard will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 22.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
0-1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of that on. He throws hard, and the slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Hilliard will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 44.
Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Not fooled there, as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Kyle Farmer, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in to try it again, Dom Nunez, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
So digging in now, Sam Hilliard. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now here's the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Oh, here's the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're still in command, however. It's 11-3. In now, Josh Van Meter. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Josh Van Meter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Travis Jankowski will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Reds, number 31, Travis Jankowski.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. One out, nobody on. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich. He got under one and popped out his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Hilliard is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Reds leave one, and it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. Raisel Iglesias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. They'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Daniel Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll reach second now with one away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
So now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. This is a look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. He's set. Now the pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's
and now meanwhile this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Line towards center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jairo Diaz. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. Rockies lead this one 13-3. At the plate, Joey Votto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's just out.
Now the 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
To the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is in off the plate. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Hilliard is right there, one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Now at the plate, Kyle Farmer, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, there goes the runner, and the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Pitches in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Still only one out in the inning. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Van Meter.
Jake McGee gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Jake McGee.
Josh Van Meter will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. Grounded to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 13-5 at the end of all the action. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brian Shaw gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Robert Stevenson was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.